So here I am. This is what we're taking for 4 people for a trip of 12 days to Japan. So as you can see, each of us is going to have one carry-on suitcase and one black bag. And we think that that's more than enough. Now, how do we do our luggage? Because this is very important to kind of understand how we organize it. First of all, each suitcase actually has either a name tag or a color. What I did was every family member gets a color. So if you look at the handle, you see this is green, which is my husband, Ken. This one is orange. You can do this, by the way, with duct tape. This is mine because it's orange. Then blue for my other son, Stephen, and for my eldest, Jeffrey, it's yellow. Now this color differentiation carries on to plastic bags with clothing, to slippers, to toothbrushes. So you basically color coordinate so everybody knows what it is that they're looking for, their clothing, they know where to find it, they know which pair is the slippers, which one's the toothbrush. It promotes independence, it promotes a lot of basically independence and also self-reliance. That's the word I'm looking for. So now I'm going to open this suitcase and you will understand how I pack. Take me a minute. Okay, as you see here, everything is in Ziploc bags. Everything is in Ziploc bags and it is all color coordinated. So you see the Ziploc has the yellow bag. Here, it's the same thing. You open it and you see everything. What I do is pack 2-3 t-shirts in one bag, 2-3 shorts in another bag. So the shorts are in a separate bag, the underwear is in a separate bag, the t-shirts are in a separate bag, the jacket is in a separate bag, the pajamas are in a separate bag, the socks are in a separate bag, the shoes are in a separate bag. By the way, make sure that you mark the shoe plastics because you don't want a situation where you're going to pack your clothes in where your shoes have been. So the ones that are marked with the yellow tape and a huge X on it, that's the one for shoes, and then you could tell that that's the plastic that's for shoes. What I do is once I get to the hotel, each person gets an area that they put their plastic bags color coordinated in it. Then we take some hotel plastic laundry bags, we take and put all the dirty stuff in there. When we repack to go home, we just reuse these Ziploc bags with the color coordinated tags. Then when we come home, we can do the laundry separate for each person or each kid separately. So we take all the yellow bags and we wash them, we take all the blue bags, we wash them, etc., etc. So that's kind of what we do. Now, in the suitcase, not only do I have enough to sit and put clothing in, but I also take a bath mat. This is a really thin material. I really like it because it adheres to the surface in the bathroom. So since my kid has some OCD, he doesn't really want to step in any bathroom floor that he doesn't know. So what we do is we just put a bath mat there and then he can step on something that's from home. It gives him reassurance that it's okay, it feels better. We also take, and this is something that I learned from our trip to London years back, excuse me for a second, we do take flashlights. Take flashlights, we always seem to encounter some emergency or other, and flashlights are a really, really great idea to have just for those just in case. Don't forget those hats also for the day trips, if your kid would wear a hat. And of course, the lightest possible. This is something, I've looked everywhere in the world for umbrellas. These are the lightest. And yes, they are from Buckingham Palace or from the royal ship. Anyway, the manufacturer is great. We brought them back from the UK. Back to or next to the other suitcase, very similar, you're going to see right here. similar. This is the blue suitcase, so you realize that this is my other son's suitcase. We're taking another bath mat because we're having 2 rooms. So we take 2 bath mats, and for the just in case. Now, I just want to mention something. When it comes to clothing, you really want clothing that you can wash and you could dry very, very simple and very, very quick, especially if you're going to go from place to place. So you want to see, this is a pair of pants. Look at the size. This is actually by Gramici, and they're really good. Very thin material, and you can wash them, and if you wash them at night, by the next morning they dry. And look how small they pack, and these are long pants. The nicest shoes, maybe not quite for walking, but definitely to pack, are these sneakers, basically the Converse sneakers. Very, very light to pack. Next suitcase that we're going to go is mine. I also take bedding because my son is allergic to many things. So this is the bedding. Now the best bedding and the lightest that you can find is silk bedding. And that might be a little pricey. However, it's a really good idea because it is very light and, again, very washable. Very washable, very, very fast. Now, what you're going to see here, we're packing for Japan. What we're going to see, somebody told me that I should bring my own silverware because they have chopsticks and not always can you find silverware. So we're bringing our own silverware this time from home. And last but not least, my husband's suitcase. Again, you're going to see the same thing. Everything's labeled. You'll see the green label right here. And then you're going to see the clothing is tightly packed. Here, he even has huge sandals and they fit. Again, those pants by Gramici. Very thin socks. The word is thin. Everything should be thin. And it packs beautifully into the hand luggage. So this is it in a nutshell. Color coordinate your stuff to make your kid more independent. Make sure that you have very thin fabric material clothing because then you can wash and dry and maybe even take less. And then you could look for the lightest possible umbrellas, hats. If you want a bath mat, very thin fabric as well, or plastic. And that's kind of about it when it comes to suitcases. So 4 hand luggages, so you don't have to pay extra, you don't have to wait at the carousel, you just zip through the lines, literally. So this is our hand luggage. I will next go to our black bags and I will show you what's in that. That would be in the next video.